What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. And the Hornets, they did it. We real deal. We got a fucking W home opener, first game of the season versus the Hawks, and we get a dub. It feels good because it was a close game at the end, and we were still in control almost the entire time down the stretch. Um, and that's something where the Hornets have struggled in recent years is just closing out games. And, not even counting last year, I'll count that as an aberration. Looking back at the 43 win season, 0 for 7 in overtimes, if you would have been able to close out games, you could have been a 50 win team without even going to an overtime or been able to win some of those overtimes. So just us being able to close games, important. We blow a lot of leads sometimes. So for us to be able to just take care of this, come back down 11, I believe, man, it felt good. And it just feels good to beat the Hawks. I mean, they're the closest team to us, divisional rival. And plus, I don't know, Trae Young, I don't know, he's just easy to dislike. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm happy as fuck. And when it comes to the Hawks, we beat them 3 out of 4 times last year. So we beat them 4 out of the last 5 games now. You got to be happy, man. We just saw amazing performances from almost everybody except for Melo. He did kind of play like shit. But man, look, Brandon Miller, he showed he's special. Mark Williams definitely showed he's special. Terry Rozier showed that sometimes he's gonna be prime fucking MJ. And PJ Washington, he did what PJ does, man. He might pop off for 30. He might have 7. It's just the roll of the dice with PJ that I've just come to love and live with. It just is what it is. But tonight, he played fucking amazing, bro. He played amazing, so I'm happy. Anyways, let's get into the video, man. I'm just happy, bro. Like, if you a Hornets fan and you weren't happy tonight, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely some things that I had some gripes with early on in the game, but at the end of the day, we got a fucking dub. We want to know. We got to win before the Carolina Panthers did. Okay. I don't care what happened, bro. We got a dub. You got to be happy tonight at least. You can have some complaints tomorrow, but tonight, enjoy this shit. Enjoy this shit, Bussy. Enjoy this shit. All right, let's get to the game. The Hornets got off to a good start. We got off to a good start. We were scoring consistently. And I mean, we were having some trouble from the beginning. Jalen Johnson for the Hawks. He just, but we got off to a good start. We were playing good. Terry got going. Gordon had a few early baskets. We were fine. We started off good. I believe it might have been Mark that scored our first 2 buckets. We got off to a good start. And shit, Brandon Miller had his first 3, had his first bucket, and it was just kind of like, okay, because he struggled in preseason. I think he was 1 for 13, something crazy from 3 in preseason. First shot, oh shit, okay, we good. So it was just good for everybody to see that shot go through for Brandon Miller, and I mean, it puts him in the history book. He's on the books now. His first points as a Charlotte Hornet, and it's gonna be many more to come. Yeah, and I'm gonna get more into him later because he had a good game. Then it got ugly. Once the subs came in, that's when we started struggling. I didn't like the substitutions that were made. I did not like it. At one point, I'm trying to think if this was the first substitution or if he made another one, but I know we had Teo Maladon and LaMelo out there at the same time, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I think we had LaMelo, Teo, JT, Nick, and who else am I thinking about? I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe Brandon. But I think Brandon came in with them later. But I don't know. It might have been Brandon. All I know is it didn't look right. Um, it just didn't look right. Like Teo Maladon isn't here to be playing off ball shooting guard. Teo Maladon is here to be backup point guard. That's all I want him doing. He's not that good of a shooter to be off the ball. Like, bro, Steve Clifford just doing anything. Like, I didn't like that shit, and it didn't work. And I mean, we just started beating ourselves early. Like, we had so many. I'm not even gonna say early. We almost beat ourselves the entire game. We had 21 turnovers. The Hawks had 12. That's not winning basketball when you almost have 10 more turnovers than your opponent. But it was just a sequence where we had 3 turnovers that led to 3 straight dunks. I'm talking about back to back to back plays where we're throwing stupid cross court passes. The Hawks get an easy fucking damn near like a pick six, like a fucking interception, and they fucking run and dunk the shit. Happened 3 times in a row. And it's just like, bro, we're not learning. We're not learning from our mistakes. I did not like that rotation. I just all hell broke loose when that fucking happened. And the bad cross court passes, they were lazy. Yeah, I mean, like one of them, but PJ, he literally stops before he throws the ball. He sees the defender react, and then he still throws the ball. Why? Stop telegraphing shit, doing dumb shit. Anyway, moving on. I digress. Moving on. Melo. LaMelo's playing like fucking shit. He had 3 points at halftime, dog. LaMelo cost me a lot of money tonight. All he had to do was have 20 fucking points, bro. Everyone had 3 points at halftime. And then come out making threes and shit. Nigga, it's too late. It's too late. What are you doing? Bro had 3 points at halftime. Playing like shit. And, I mean, don't get me wrong with LaMelo. He's going to get other people involved. 10 assists. 6 rebounds. He knows how to affect the game in other ways. But my gripe with him was that stop settling for threes. Don't get me wrong. LaMelo can make threes. He can. 4-11 tonight, still 36%. He can easily be a 40% three-point shooter with high volume. But he settles for the three too much. I mean, just look, 4 for 11 from 3, 4 for 15 from the field. Those were all of his field goals were 3-pointers. And I mean, how cold did he start? Bro, go to the fucking free throw line. Put your head down, go to the basket, bro. I mean, fuck. Don't just settle for threes. Get to the floater. Where the floater? I didn't see him do that floater. He loved the deep floater from like the free throw line. Didn't see it. Don't settle for shit. It's like he kind of like was playing like he was a rookie again. Like, bro, it was ugly. And if you been on this channel, and if you're new to this channel, you're gonna learn, bro. I don't dick eat on this channel. LaMelo, star player, favorite player. I fuck with LaMelo. If he playing bad, I'm gonna get up here and say he played bad, bro. And that goes for any player up here. Even players I don't like. If they had a good game, I'm saying, hey, bro, he had a good game. Now, it's no players up here I don't like right now because Plumlee's gone. So, it ain't no players up here I got a problem with right now. But I'm just saying, if you new to this channel, just know I'm not one of them channels, bro. I'm not finna dick eat the whole fucking time. I'm not, no, that's not what this channel's about. It's about Hornets basketball. The name on the front of the jersey, not the back. Anyway, LaMelo ended up getting hot later on in the game, and I'm going to talk about that later on. But this just, the notes that I make while the game is transpiring. I watch the game and I take notes. Like it's real homework. I'm invested in my craft for me. JT Thor is the 3 for real with JT. Because he made the first one. It's like, ooh. That's all I need from JT. I say it every time, bro. Just make the open corner 3. The corner 3. Maybe even the wing. Just make the open 3, bro. His defense is good enough to justify him being out there. His decision making is pretty good enough to be. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's not, It's just impact the game. Don't just stay in the corners doing it. Find ways to impact the game if you're JT. And I mean, tonight, 5 points, 2 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. No turnovers, but no blocks and steals either. You're 6'10" with a long-ass wingspan. You can get some passing lanes, get some blocks and steals, as we saw Mark do, as we saw a lot of people do tonight. But JT, I mean, his defense is still good, but at the same time, 2 rebounds. Like, it's certain things like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You 16, you supposed to have more than 2 rebounds, dog. As long as he plays, he's supposed to have more than one assist. There's certain things where it's like, bro, if you're not gonna score, I need more. But at least tonight, him having 7 shot attempts, even though he was 2 for 7, last year he wouldn't even have shot the ball 7 times, dog. JT probably would have been 1 for 2 or 2 for 3. He wouldn't even shot the ball. So that's what I want to see from JT. 1, shoot. Don't be afraid to shoot. But 2, make the shit. 1 for 3 from 3. If he could have been 2 for 3, had 7, 8 points, cool. That's all I need from JT. Give me, if he can just be in that 7 to 9 point range, I could be cool. Honestly, he could score more than that if he chose to be aggressive. Really, I mean, he showed his little mid-range game tonight. Some fell, some didn't. But if he can just be aggressive, I have no problem with him getting extended minutes. I really don't. He's young. Just turned, 21? The upside's there for JT. I like JT. But I need to see offensive development, which I did see tonight in his game. I saw new wrinkles to his game. The shots just didn't drop. But that's the whole thing. Is his 3 for real? Because if his 3 can be for real, he could be in the league for a long time. And I mean, he's kind of like a Jalen McDaniels, but with a higher ceiling. And that's why we made the choice to keep JT and trade Jalen. So I want to see JT live up to what he can be. Anyway, moving on. Terry Rozier turned into prime fucking MJ. Terry Rozier turned into prime Michael fucking Jordan, bro, and got us back in this game. Okay? He started fucking hooping, bro. I mean, 24 points, 7 for 16 from the field. Efficient. Now, 2 for 7 from 3, but unlike LaMelo, Terry knows how to affect the game in other ways. Get downhill. And don't get me wrong, there were a lot of bullshit foul calls tonight. I really hated it. You saw my tweets about it. If you follow me on Twitter, if you don't, follow me, BuzzBoys919 or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. There were a lot of bullshit foul calls, and maybe that's why LaMelo stopped driving to the basket. You get tired of getting hit and not getting the call. Like, fuck it, what's the point? I understand it. But if you watch Terry, he go amongst the trees, finger roll, high as fuck. He knows he's probably going to get hit. He doesn't care because he's, 6'2", 6'3" at the most. You got to do what you got to do. And he definitely got us back into this game near the end of the second quarter, at the end of the half, man. He willed us back. I mean, we were down 11, 12, cut it to a 1-point game. And then he sold both free throws to give us the lead. He sold both free throws. A few people sold at the end of the half and even the beginning of the third quarter. Like, we just could not take the lead for shit. Like, we would be down by 1 and then just start shacking a fool, like, stupid shit. Like, bro, just fucking make a bucket, bro, and fucking take the lead. But, yeah, he was hooping, but he did sell those free throws, though. Moving on. Mark Williams, bro. I gotta really give a round of applause. And, bro, I've been telling people, bro, the Hornets center situation is fixed. It's here. We're good for years to come. We don't have no middle-aged white men playing center for us anymore. I'm happy. No offense. But, bro, the Plumlees, the Zellers, fuck that shit. When you got Mark and Nick sitting right there, wasting away. Shit, I even feel like Vernon Carey had his opportunity wasted. But that's neither here nor there. I think he might be out the league now. That don't even matter. But Mark Williams, fucking GOAT performance, bro. 13 points, 15 rebounds, 3 steals, a block. One of those steals was really kind of a block. Some of the steals were kind of blocks, but he snatched that shit out the fucking air like a fucking robot. Like a fucking dinosaur or some shit. 5 for 6 from the field. And this is what kind of like, my favorite. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The big men that can shoot the ball matter. And Nick Richards, he was 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Our bigs can actually shoot free throws. We don't got to sit here and watch Plumlee, the worst free throw shooter in the league. It doesn't matter. But you could tell I had PTSD. But anyway, Mark Williams' performance, man. And this ain't a fluke. This is what we're gonna be able to see almost every night. I fully think that Mark Williams will average a double-double this year. 100%. I believe that. And he's going to average multiple steals. He will, if the Hornets are good, Mark Williams will be on the Defensive Player of the Year. What's the word I'm looking for? He will be on the radar. Now, it depends on the Hornets being good. We're going to have to be good enough to get some ESPN games and be on national TV. We're going to have to be a good team. We're going to have to be that number one league pass team that we were back then a few years ago. But Mark is fucking good. He's gonna get the looks, bro. Cause he's cold as fuck. And he can shoot threes too. He hasn't even started doing that shit yet. Steve Clifford has not even let him shoot threes yet. Just wait. Melo getting hot. That is something that kind of extended our lead in that third quarter and really kind of gave us a little bit of control, like we can win this. And that's what I was saying in the first half. Like, Melo's playing like shit, and we're still in this game down 1 going into halftime. Melo's having the worst game I've ever seen him have. 3 points at halftime. The Hornets are down 1. I'll take that every fucking night. But LaMelo got hot. The threes started dropping. Boom, 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 boom. It's what, Melo's he's gonna get right, bro. And him getting hot, it just kind of propelled us. And, he's a star player. When he starts making plays, especially consecutively, everybody else gets kind of turned up. And, he has 10 assists. He's going to provide for his teammates. The lob to Brandon Miller. The future is here. I'm so fucking happy, bro. Dead ass. Gordon Hayward hooping. 10 points. It looks modest. 7 assists, 8 rebounds. 4 for 8 from the field. Efficient. He didn't shoot that much. He didn't have to. 0 for 1 from 3. A block, a steal. Now, here's the gripe with Gordon Hayward. 6 turnovers. And at the end of the game, when Brandon Miller made those clutch-ass buckets, I would have kept him in there. And I would have let Gordon sit down. I didn't like that. Moving on. We locked Trae Young to fuck up. He shot like shit. I don't even know what his percentage was, but he shot like shit. And that's ultimately why we won this game. Every time we play Trae Young, we lock his ass. And it was beautiful. LaMelo played some good defense. Even down the stretch. Got deflection. Fuck they shit up. Like, bro, LaMelo's defense coming along is going to be one of the biggest storylines of this season. Because there were times in the previous years where he's literally getting subbed out for important defensive possessions, and then we got to call timeout and put him back in for offense. Because he was a liability. If he can play defense, especially without fouling, that's really all we need. Just don't fucking foul. Brandon Miller, GOAT and clutch, bro. I know it was a big exhale for a lot of the Hornets fan base tonight, seeing Brandon Miller have a good game. I know some people were scared. I knew he was going to hoop. 13 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Doesn't jump off the page crazy, but if you watch the game, the impact of it at the right times were huge. When he made that 3, we were kind of struggling. When he made his first 3. Then he had a couple of 3s late. We were struggling. We needed that. We weren't struggling, but we needed that to secure the win. 5 for 9 from the field. That's 56% efficient. 3 for 7 from 3. That's 43% efficient. 1 turnover. And that's why I say, shit, I would have left him in the game at the end. Gordon got 6 turnovers. I understand he's the vet, but he's fucking up. And then last but not least, Mark Williams, big free throws down the stretch to seal the win. Like I talked about earlier, big making free throws is important. And last but not least, the Hornets fucking win. We fucking win. We won the game. Beautiful. We won the fucking game. The Hornets won, bro. And if we got the Pistons on Friday, I'm going to that bitch. If y'all see me there and say what's up, I'm probably going to do a vlog if my phone doesn't die. Or I'm going to do a vlog until my phone dies. So keep your eyes out for the vlog on Friday. positive I'm getting off work early Friday, so I should be able to make it. I don't see why not. But anyways, I'm at 20 minutes, and I know that's where I like to be. So I'm really finna wrap this up. Like 2 more minutes, I'm finna wrap this shit up for real. I just want to talk about team stats. I mean, I really got to everybody's stats throughout. I talked about Nick. Yeah, I talked about almost everybody's individual stats. Teo played. He played okay. 4 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, only 1 turnover. He had some plays where, I mean, we needed it. He got downhill, he scored, he facilitated, only 1 turnover. He did what he was supposed to do. Now, obviously, 2 for 5, have more points. I like him to have more than 4 points. We signed Ish Smith. I wouldn't expect Ish Smith's stats to look too much different from this anyway, so fuck it. I'm fine with Teo until he pisses me off. And hopefully he doesn't. But anyway, these team stats, we shot 50% from the field, 43 for 86. We shot 29% from 3, 11 for 37. Now, any other night, that 3-point percentage is probably not going to cut it. You shoot 29% as a team. It's not going to cut it. But here's the thing. The Hawks shot 42% from the field. We shot 50. We shot 29% from 3. That's bad. The Hawks shot 17% from 3. Fucking atrocious. The rebounding. We had 51 rebounds to their 42. And it was times where Capella just kept getting every board. And you probably thought we were getting killed on the boards. This team rebounds by community. You got Hayward with 8. You got LaMelo with 6. Terry has 5. PJ has 5. Mark has 15. We rebound by committee. That makes the difference. And then the turnovers, 21 turnovers to the Hawks 12. It's not too often that you're going to have 10 more turnovers and win. But their poor shooting and our okay shooting is what got us the dub. But this is really what got us the dub. 34 assists to the Hawks 24. We had 10 more assists. We did have 10 more turnovers, but we had 10 more assists. The ball was moving instead of us just sitting there watching Trae Young miss threes all fucking night. The Hornets, yeah, LaMelo was struggling, but we had guys step up. That was the difference. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm past my 20 minutes. I really, I don't like to go too long. The Hornets get a fucking dub, ladies and gentlemen. We're undefeated, okay? We got to win before the fucking Panthers. Now, if new to the channel, if you made it to this point, almost 23 minutes in, you fuck with the content. You fuck with it, so go ahead and subscribe for me. Give me a like, drop a comment, tell me you made it to this point of video. Even if you are not a new subscriber and you've been on the channel, let me know you made it to this point of video. I feel touched to know people watched 23 minutes of me. That's a TV episode. If you made this far, drop a comment, let me know you made it this far because I appreciate you. And hey, once again, we got a Hornets Discord. I'm going to put the link in the description. Shout out to Trust Buzz. Shout out to everything Hornets. I'm forgetting my boy's name, and I feel bad, but my mind is blank. I'm too turned, bro. QCT. He put it together. So shout out him for putting together the Discord. If you just want to talk Hornets basketball, we watching the game together. We talking Discord chat. If that's something you want to be a part of, little Hornets community, hey, feel free. I'm going to drop the link below. But anyways, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Hopefully it's a vlog at the Pistons game. And hopefully I'm talking about another W. But until then, peace.